Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because there's quite a few things to go over. So the very first thing I want to go over is of course the freebies. Now I did cover this 2 days ago, but basically we did get compensated 70 star gems. The first one is because of Ronaldine's quest line, which was bugged out. It just auto accepted a bunch of quests. And the second one was because of the emergency maintenance. Now other than that, we also get a free AC scratch. So when we head over here, you'll notice that the Sega All-Star Revival, everyone gets one free pull. So that is pretty nice considering that there are a lot of rerun items over here. Now unfortunately, all of the items in this scratch are base PSO2 spec, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping that they would at least make some of the more notable ones into NGS spec, but it is what it is. Nevertheless, you get one free pull, so make sure that you actually do it. As we can see right here, what do we get? And we got the Cerberus Q ponytail. All right, that's a hairstyle. I'll gladly take that. Now, other than that, we do have the face fashion revival over here. That does have a lot of really nice cosmetic items. So if you are looking for special makeup or eyeliner or eyelashes or eye type or whatever, there are a ton of items over here. Now, do keep in mind that this is a revival, so it's just like a rerun of all of the old stuff. And another thing to also keep in mind is next week we are getting the bath towels as well as the booty shake dance. So yeah, some people might need to start saving up because that booty dance is going to cost an absolute fortune. Alright, with all of that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is of course the limited time quest over here. There is of course the special training Shadow Sprint. Now do keep in mind that the Shadow Sprint and the Sonic Sprint do alternate every day. So today is Shadow Sprint and then tomorrow will be the Sonic Sprint. And you want to do at least one run of both of them because they do reward you with the Sonic Collab SP scratch tickets. They both give you 10 of them for completing it once, as well as 100,000 N Meseta, so that is pretty awesome. Now of course we need to answer the age-old question, is this LTQ worth running or not? There is the chance of getting Lux Hal Finales, Joindia capsules, as well as the Sonic Collaboration SP tickets, and on top of all this, you also get 4 to 5 Chris Retem meat every run, so it's alright. However, if you don't need the Joindia capsules or you don't need the Lux Hal Finales and all these other stuff anymore, then probably not worth doing more than once a day. However, I do recommend doing it once every single day because first of all, it's part of your dailies, and second of all, after 30 runs, you do get a bunch of cosmetic items. As you can see here, there is a limited time task over here where it's clear limited time quest 1 all the way to 6. So you do want to complete all of these tasks as they do reward you quite a lot of goodies over here, a lot of cosmetic items mainly. So yeah, you want to finish at least 30 runs eventually. You do have plenty of time. You have all the way until July 2nd to do all 30 runs. So you don't need to stress. Just do it like once a day, maybe twice a day or 3 times a day if you really want to. You don't need to burn yourself out over this. I know there's quite a lot of people who really don't like the Shadow Sprint one simply because it branches off to many different paths and it does get a little bit confusing. However, you know, after running it like 3 or 4 times, you will figure out what the optimal path is or what your preferred path is. And then as for the crystals, of course, you definitely want to pick up all of the Chaos Emeralds because it does give you a lot of buffs. So at the very end, when you have to fight the bosses, if you pick up all of the Chaos Emeralds, it makes the boss fight incredibly easy and you'll just blast through it super quickly, versus if you don't pick up any of them, well, then it does become a little bit more challenging and will take significantly longer to kill it. Remember, the Chaos Emeralds gives a multiplier to whoever picks it up. So if you pick up like 2 or 3 Chaos Emeralds, every time you pick up any of those rings, you actually get additional points. So if you do care about getting first place and stuff like that, then you definitely want to go for all the Chaos Emeralds. However, if you don't care and you're just like, hey man, I just want a quick and easy run, you can let the team pick up all of the Chaos Emeralds. As long as someone in the room picks up the Chaos Emeralds, everyone gains those buffs. They just don't gain the point multiplier. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the NGS Web Store is now open. They've actually decided to open up the Web Store. Now, unfortunately, the Web Store is locked to the United States. So regardless of where you are in the world, the pricing will be in US dollars, which may be of your benefit or may not be in your benefit, depending on where you live. But there is one notable notable sale over here, and that is this one right here, where you can get $23 worth of AC for $10, so it's a 55% off, which is pretty nice. This package alone is pretty worth it. However, the other stuff down here, I don't really see that much incentive to buy any of this stuff. But if you were planning to buy like a large sum of AC, this is probably easier to just buy off the site over here, as you can top up 500 US dollars. It's kind of outrageous topping up 500 bucks, but hey, there is this offer over here and you do get $26 back. I guess that's, I don't know. I don't know how to think about this. Personally, I do not think topping up this much money is a good idea in NGS. I would recommend people to start small and, you know, maybe just buy this bonus package over here if you were planning to top up, because this is a pretty good deal. And then as for the rest of the AC, maybe wait for like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, stuff like that, for another ARX Cash super sale where everything is 50% off.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.